Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share. When the chosen ones shall gather to their homes beyond the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, we'll be there.
That was When the Roll is Called Up Yonder by Criterion Quartet, a beautiful old song that always reminds me of my father. But tonight, I didn't play it because I'm feeling nostalgic. I played it because it speaks of something a lot of folks are buzzing about these days. If you've been watching TV or reading the headlines, you probably noticed it. Everyone seems to be talking about the end times, the rapture, and how it could happen any day now. And if you've somehow managed to avoid all that talk until this very moment, well, I gotta tip my hat to you. But now that I've gone and popped your bubble, don't go hitting the panic button. Let me break this down for you. It's only natural to feel a little uneasy thinking about the future. So let's go back to what Jesus himself said in Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, not the angels in heaven, but my Father only. You see, only God knows when the rapture will happen. No matter how convincing some of these predictions might sound, just remember they're coming from people, not the Almighty. And let me tell you, this isn't the first time we've heard folks claiming to know the exact day and hour, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I remember as a kid spending far too much time worrying about Judgment Day or whatever doomsday event people said was looming over the horizon. And guess what? Those predictions were happening 50 years ago too, and now I'm an old man and can tell you from first-hand experience that nothing came of any of those predictions. In fact, if we were keeping score, we should be on Jesus' 6th or 7th coming by now, and that's in my lifetime alone. So let's just say history hasn't been too kind to those dime store prophets. But here's what I really want to get across, and I hope you're leaning in close for this one. The rapture is not something to fear. It's the fulfillment of God's promise. Now let's get back to the music. letter from Abigail out in Bellevue. Hello, Pastor Todd Roberts. I'm a long-time listener and I love the show. I listen every day I'm able to, and it's really helped me over the years. Best Christian program in the country. Yesterday, my daughter and I were watching TV together, and I'm sure you've seen it too, since it's getting harder and harder to avoid all the talk about Judgment Day.
And that's that. While we were watching, my daughter asked,
When we go to heaven, will our bodies come too, or just our ghosts? She was looking at her hand when she said it, and I must admit it gave me pause. To be honest, I'm not sure myself. Luckily, she's young and went back to playing with her toys after I told her I wasn't sure. She didn't dwell on it, but she had me thinking all night. Can you help me out? I want to give my daughter the right answer, and truth be told, I want to know myself. Abigail, that is a great question. I believe the answer is in 1 Corinthians.
flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, nor does the perishable inherit the imperishable. It is shown that our bodies enter the heaven. We wear out the good truth in the age. Our bodies are
Soul. That's eternal. That's the part of us God created to last forever. So when the time comes, it's our spirit, not these temporary fragile bodies, that will be with God. And if she starts to worry, remind her that there's no chores or homework in heaven, and that should cheer her right up. I think there is comfort in understanding what the future may hold, so thanks for sticking around as I read Abigail's letter. And thank you, Abigail, for writing into the show. I hope you got the answer you were looking for. We got a lot of music coming up in the next hour, so stay tuned to Trinity 24.
Thank you. That mysterious ray. While awake or while you're slumbering, you're saying, keep playing that mysterious ray. Are you listening? You're saying, keep playing that mysterious track. Are you listening? Are you listening? Look, 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 look. They're whistling that mysterious track. Freaky and melodious, mysterious track.
Hey, girlie, you better start running.
Down to Crazy Bob's Used Cars. We're slashing prices to get you a killer deal on vans, trucks, and SUVs. We're chopping up the competition. You'll never find a better deal in all of Gooseberry County. When you're in Crazy Bob, you don't have competition. You'll be dying to get your hands on one of our sedans with so much space you'll never have to make a second trip.
Introducing Alpin Buddy, your hairy new Yeti friend from high in the mountains. Squeeze his belly to hear him talk.
Hello, friend, I love you!
And with a pull of his cheeks, he can show his big toothy grin.
Wow, he's so cool.
Pull the lever in his back and he'll give you a thumbs up.
Nito, let me play with him. No.
With a tug of the ripcord, watch him spew goo.
Well, I'd never.
And with a simple turn of the crank, you can unhinge his jaw. With Alpin Buddy, you're in control. Slide open the panel in his chest and type in the number sequence to activate
Armor mode.
When Alpin Buddy is in,
Armor mode.
nobody can tell you what to do.
Mother, I'm staying up past 11. And there's nothing you
You're listening to Country 24, providing Gooseberry County 24 hours of comfort, faith, and God's love. Your home for inspiring music from the public domain of God. We now return to the replay of With You Down the Road with your host, Pastor Todd Roberts, recorded on October 15th.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
When the twilight can make sleeping here, near the farmstead, when the forth appear, mystic colors, twilight colors, every trace of
we've got an even bigger show lined up, if you can believe it, with tons of surprises. God bless you all, and remember, we'll always be right here with you down the road. This has been Pastor Todd Roberts wishing you a good night.